Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am sharing with you my Sunday easy routine, just a little something what I do on Sundays when it's the night before going back to work. Just kind of preparing some things around the house. I may be cleaning, or I may be just taking it very slow this morning, but I'm definitely going to be getting a little breakfast started, and I'm also going to be having some coffee this morning, and just kind of taking you guys along my day of what I kind of do on my Sundays and how I get ready to go back to school. Teaching is a lot of work, so I like to enjoy my Sundays, but there are also a lot of responsibilities on Sunday. So we are going to get some things out for breakfast. This fridge has had an overhaul, so it does not look like this today as I'm shooting this video or talking to you guys in this video. So I'm actually gonna get a little bit of bacon started, and I'm gonna have one of these bagel thins. They are my fave because they are 110 calories per bagel thin. I've kind of gotten away from the big bagels just for the calorie reasons, and I really enjoy taking one of these in the morning for school on some days if I'm not having a smoothie, which is my full breakfast if I choose to make a smoothie in the morning. So I'm gonna get out my pan for my bacon that I'm gonna do. And guys, usually I'll do a little bit of regular bacon, and then I'll do a little bit of turkey bacon, and I'll do some turkey sausage for my husband. So here we have a full house this morning. All the boys are here, and so we usually make about 7 to 8 eggs in the morning because there are boys in this house and I'm the only girl in here. And in a bit my husband's gonna come in and help me with breakfast. And so here you see I have my bacon in the middle. That's my maple turkey bacon, and then here is some turkey sausage, and on the end over there is just regular bacon. So everybody kind of has their little preference of what they like, and I try to give the boys a few choices at breakfast, but there are no choices at dinner, unfortunately. So there in my eggs, I do put a little bit of milk in there because I find that it just makes the eggs a lot fluffier and nicer if they're cooked with a little bit of milk. So I'm gonna go in here and see if I can grab some seasonings and grab some things for breakfast so I can get started. And I love using this Zatarain's. I'll choose this over the Creole seasoning just because it has salt in it already, and I don't have to use a lot of salt for different things. Use the salt, and I just use this, so I don't need the salt. And I just dust that a little bit over. I don't overdo it with that because, like I said, it already has enough salt in it, and we don't need a lot of salt in our food. So these little frozen patties right here are my husband's because he loves Jimmy Dean's turkey sausage, and that is usually something I will buy in the grocery store just because it is not pork. We try not to eat a lot of pork. The bacon is probably, the 2 pieces on the end is probably as much pork as we will have in our house. We've actually gotten away from pork chops. We only really take in fish and fish or shrimp or turkey in our diets. No, we're not on a keto diet, but we definitely try to mind what we're eating and not have as much carbs and things of that nature in our diet. We get a lot of fruits and vegetables in, and so he's finally decided to join me. Usually I leave the eggs for my husband because he does a really good job with that. And so I like to cook my eggs in this wok right here, and the wok is usually my first choice because it's non-stick. And he's putting a little bit of butter in that pan to get the eggs going. our preference is to use a spatula when you're using a wok, just because you can kind of clean the sides of the pan with it. And so it looks like a lot of eggs, but because we have a full house this morning, we are making eggs for everyone. There's only, I think, one child that doesn't like eggs. Here is my absolute favorite side thing of my breakfast. And guys, I really like these Yoplait fruit side. And this is blueberry with real fruit pieces. This has been my jam like for the last month or two. They came out with these and it is so good. And so usually on Sundays I have to get some things from the grocery store. So we're kind of headed in, you know, to the grocery store. And this is my favorite place because I get a chance to, you know, pick up the things that are my favorites. And I also know the store really well. And so when I go to another HEB, I'm so lost because I don't know the layout of their stores. But I do know the layout of my own store. So here we're just picking up a few items. You can see some foil paper, lunch bags, and then we have some Sprite there. We try to stay away from those dark sodas. We don't purchase them. And then I have some containers for lunch and stuff like that. Usually I'll pick up a few of these juices because the boys like them and they're really reasonable. $1.58 for some of them. Some of them are right at 2 for $4, and they're really good deals. So we usually pick up a few of those, and then here I am heading to my favorite yogurt. And my husband, you know, he has his take on the yogurts that he like, and then I have the take. And this, you know, having this yogurt, guys, allows us to kind of not go for too many sweet things, but just, you know, eat the yogurt and be okay with that's as much sweetness as we're gonna get. So I'm getting things for the boys' lunches, and then there are a few things in there that we like those rice cakes for snacks at work. Being teachers, we're on our feet quite a bit, so we like to choose the healthier snacks. And when we want to snack on something, so we choose those items over potato chips. The chips in the basket are for the boys, you know, for their lunches and stuff like that. But we like to choose the things that are a little bit lighter. My husband and I are watching what we eat very closely. So the rice cakes are really good, and they go pretty fast. And our favorite flavors are the apple and the caramel rice cakes. And I do buy the HEB brand. They taste no different from the Quaker brand. So, and another fave of mine is popcorn. I love the Boom Chicka popcorn, kettle corn. So that's my favorite guilty pleasure because it's gluten-free and it's no MSG or any of those bad things for you, and it's non-GMO, and so I just really enjoyed it. So we're kind of just doing just some basic pickup of items, not a lot, but we're now in the produce where I spend most of my time. And here is some, I want to say papaya and jackfruit. They're huge. I've never eaten jackfruit, but they look very alien-like. But as you can see, our basket is getting very full, and it is just one of those things where we just have to do this on Sundays because I can't really grocery shop like this during the week just because I'm very busy, and then with homework, or I'm trying to cook dinner or get ready for the next day. So we're headed home for putting all these groceries away and just getting the rest of my items on my to-do list done on this Sunday afternoon. And so here I am kind of cleaning up the kitchen and just making sure everything is I don't like to go to bed with dirty dishes on Sunday night. It frazzles me for Monday morning because I may need to come in here and do making me breakfast or making my family breakfast. So here I'm just picking up my items, and you can see there are things out of place, but this is what Sunday looks like: picking up, straightening up, and just getting our lives together. And we just work on that on Sunday, and just making sure that we have everything in order for backpacks and lunches are made, and what we're gonna eat for breakfast in the morning. It goes all the way down to our breakfast. And I'm just straightening it up here. I'm lighting my diffuser, getting ready to get that going. I'm cleaning, I'm sweeping. You see the broom there. So I'm moving around the house quite a bit, doing a few things. I love having the sunlight come in just because it just makes me really happy. And here I'm looking for my Meyer spray and also my Glade spray. This is one of my favorites. I like to spray this around the house when I'm cleaning. There's my school bag. It's out of place. So they're just things that I'm working on, trying to get situated, because, you know, our days are going to be busy. Our week is going to be busy. And so this is about the time where we kind of have a little bit of lunch. If you notice, I straightened the pillows on the couch and it was just in such a disarray. I've picked up the broom and we started vacuuming, and there's just not a lot of time on a Sunday. Sundays kind of make us sad just because we have to get ready for work. And guys, I'm spraying my room spray. Well, actually, I'm spraying my room spray. It is really, really good. I spray it on the furniture and it gives off a really nice smell. Notice that I'm getting ready to start my diffuser. This diffuser is actually one, I think, by Airwick, and it actually has lights on it and music. And the scent that I'm using in this is, I want to say, basil. And I love earthy scents. I don't really care for strong smells like food or like cinnamon or apple or any of those things like that. So I'm giving it a turn on, and I'm turning on the noise so that it can get going, and I know that it's running. So this has been one of my favorite purchases. I want to get a few more just because they really do put out a lot of smell, but I really, really, really enjoy my diffuser. I have been looking for one for quite some time, and I want to say this one was less than $15. So definitely try to invest in you one of those diffusers. Basil is the smell that I'm using in this, and it smells so, so amazing. So here I sprayed on the Unstoppable, and this is Febreze, and this is their fabric cleaner. Not cleaner, but their fabric spray. I spray it on everything, even my bed. Even after I take my sheets out of the dryer, I love using that. And guys, you guys see me using the Airwick Glade, and that is the smell that I've been spraying around the house, because, like I said, this is just one of those things that just makes me excited, just because I'm cleaning and I know that I'm prepping for my week. And I usually just start off really well with my week. And guys, I'm beginning to start for my dinner on this Sunday. I decided to go ahead and cook because this allows me to bring lunch the next day. And so I'm prepping a little bit of mac and cheese, homemade macaroni and cheese for my family. I'm going to put some chicken in the oven, and I want to say we're doing a little bit of broccoli or a side salad with that. I love using your standard elbow macaroni for making macaroni and cheese, especially homemade macaroni and cheese. And this is really my menu for today. Like I said, macaroni and cheese. I'm going to bake chicken, and then we're going to have a little bit of a side salad with that. And it's probably about 5:30 in the afternoon, even though the sun is still shining very heavily. I'm just moving along. I have to move along. This is just how my Sundays roll. I've made this plan in my mind. My husband says I think a lot of things out in my mind that he doesn't know about. But this is just how, you see how the refrigerator is just so packed now with so many different things. And my 12-year-old likes to straighten the refrigerator out because he says that that's his job. So I let him have it. But so I pulled some asparagus out for our veggie for the day, and just getting ready. And so I have to kind of do all this prep work in my mind just so we're moving along, and the kitchen is gonna get cleaned. And you know, I can't cook in a dirty kitchen, so I do a lot of cleaning as I'm cooking. I don't wait to do it all at the end, but this is just how my mind works. So I kind of stop wherever, put my shoes off wherever I'm going, and we're just moving along in here. And so I let this go for a little bit. And guys, we're coming to the very end of this video, and I'm getting ready for my bath. And see, I love using my Dr. Teal's. This is in the Comfort and Calm, and this is that foaming bath. Those bubbles last forever. And this is just kind of how I end my night. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm always happy that you guys can join me in my videos, and just prepping for the rest of the evening and just winding down. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and wait for more upcoming videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will definitely try to do more videos like this in the future. Also, if you have not gotten a chance to visit shopvault28.com, there are more brand new items in shopvault28.com, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And there he is in there working, and he's working on the next video. It is a non-stop cycle until we meet again.